Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for years.
Hey guys, my name is Keisha Sanita and I am back with another video, y'all. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe right now before we continue this video. So today we are going to be showing you how I literally DIY this ponytail. Yes. So if you're struggling or you know someone who is struggling to do a ponytail on their own head, go ahead, share this video with them right now. Share it with your bestie, share it with your mom, share it with... So I'll be using Got2b glue, Let's Jam, and of course, I'll be using a hard brush, 2 combs, and scissors. So I didn't get a chance to perm my hair, so here I am just going in with my flat iron, straightening it. That way I can get a more flatter look, because when you're doing a sleek ponytail, you want it to be as flat as possible. Ow! Ouch! Jesus Christ, I just got burned. No, that burn was not tasteful at all. All right, so I'm just going in, especially with my edges. I'm just gonna continue to straighten out the hair because this is actually key in this hairstyle. All right. So let me just speed up this part a little bit because it's the same thing I'm doing. I'm just still continuing to straighten the hair. Basically repeating the same steps with the back, but you need to be very careful not to burn yourself. So make sure you are actually looking into another mirror. I'm actually used to doing it. So basically I'm just putting my hair into a bun. I'm not going to do it too high because I am going for a more lower ponytail. I'm sleeking the edges, making sure my edges are laid, and just laying the foundation. Yeah, so going in now first with the Let's Jam with my rat tail comb, and then here I am combing it in, make sure that everything is to perfection. Look at my tongue. I'm doing the same thing for the back in this clip right here, and I'm just going throughout the hair, the back, the sides, making sure that everything is actually sleek. So yeah, using the back of the comb to apply the Let's Jam and just using the regular comb part of it to comb in the Let's Jam throughout the hair. And this will actually make sure that it's laid better, and then I'll just go in with the brush and give it a few spray with the Got2b edge control, because for some reason, because my hair did not have a fresh perm, I just didn't like the way how my hair wasn't holding as usual. Normally the Let's Jam and the Got2b spray usually hold my hair like really well. Normally I don't really need anything else literally to hold my edges and just to hold, not really my edges, but just to hold my hair in place just the way I needed it. So this, I find this actually making it stick way more. So let's see how sleek and laid that's coming. Okay, so I did use 1.5 bundle of hair, and that gave me the thickness to how I wanted it. Don't use the scissors to cut the rubber band because you're gonna need those to wrap around the hair after you are finished. So that's me separating the hair into 1.5. I wrap the rubber band around it just like so. What I did here was just use my own hair, put it under the braid, and then I'll just do an over under motion and start the plaiting. Make sure you tuck your hair neatly inside the braid so that will not show when you're done with your plaiting. If so, you can always spray some Got to Be on your natural hair, and that way it will just stay right in place. All right. So right here, I needed to turn to the side because my hands were tired and I could not see the braid properly how I wanted it. So right here, I had to use my mouth to hold the braid, and that's why it is actually called a DIY. You got to do it all on your own. All right. So do what you got to do to get the job done. This is the hair, or the portion that I'm going to be plaiting next. So I take this,
put it under here, use this finger right here to this little pinky to hold it in place like that.
And then once I have it in place, I just use these fingers to grab onto it. Blending on this piece that I'll be using to braid next. So blend it under this piece that I'll be using to go in with like that. And just make sure when you're doing this that you are neat as possible. And if you find that one section is a little bit thin, that's when you go in and add another piece, or depending on the length that you're going for. To put on their hair, and this one with the middle portion. So blend it with this one right here, and then go under like that. Are you following? Am I making sense? I hope I did. And if you're a visual learner, then you can just look at the video instead. What I like to do, sometimes when it gets a bit too long for my hands to braid, it actually makes it feel somewhat weird. What I like to do is put this part in my mouth. And as they say, DIY, you gotta do it all by yourself. So just going in, under, over. Now look at that, girl. Look at that. Look at how that ponytail come along real good. Look how those edges are sleek. So to make right here seamless, that way the rubber bands won't show, what I normally do is get a piece of the braiding hair, section it wide enough, And then I like to go in like that. Use the short side to start the wrapping process over the rubber band. Then I like to use some of the Got2b spray. Spray it like that. It's gonna hold the braid in here in place as I wrap it over the rubber band to make it seamless. Like that. And I keep repeating that step until I get all of this around it seamlessly. Like that. Until I get to the final piece, I wrap it right here, tight under there, and that lax and old, all of it in place. Oh no. So guys, you do not want to make this mistake right here where a piece of your hair is actually falling out, but I'm going to fix that. I'm just going to go ahead and wet a little bit of Got2b free spray and we're going to take care of that. I really wish I could unravel it because I wanted it to be really perfect, but hey, we're not finna do that because who have time for that? That's why it's called DIY. So girlies, in case you're wondering what I am using here, this is the Edge Booster Edge Stick in the color black, which tints out my thinner edges. And there I am adding mousse to my edges and just getting them laid as and flat as possible, y'all, because remember, like, that's the gold. All right, so after I'm finished with laying my edges, I am just gonna go ahead and I am just checking out, making sure everything is perfect and seamless, because I'm going on a date, y'all, and it needs to be as seamless and pretty as possible. Look at me cheesing. There it is. There go the back. I think it's pretty perfect. That's the length, and everything is just as I wanted it. Tying my edges down with that tied, guys, I have that tie ed for over 10 years. And that's me after I got my makeup done. So guys, if you've made it to the end of this video, I want you to go ahead and comment for me to the end in the comment section. All right, go ahead and subscribe, hit your notification bell, go ahead and also like this video. All right, until next time, I am your girl Keisha Sanita. Peace.